What do I do if I'm having a fat day? What do I do when I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see? And have you ever had the phenomenon of a fat day where everything makes you look fat? And here's a great question: what actually makes us look fat? You could YouTube right now thousands, if not hundreds and thousands of channels on how to dress so you don't look fat, how to dress so you look thinner. You should wear black so that you look thinner. How to dress for your body type, how to dress if you are not looking the way you want to look today. Well, here's a really great confrontational answer to that question. How to dress to look thinner? Could the answer be thinner? There's lots of ways to disguise how you're looking. There's clothes. You could wear black, that makes you look thinner. Makeup, plastic surgery, different kinds of clothes. There's all different ways to make you look better. But I was taught a very long time ago that what's the point of painting over a rusty car? Now that sounds very confrontational, particularly for somebody like me who's very old. But it's a really simple solution. If you've got a great coat hanger, everything looks great. If the thing underneath that's holding the clothes up is not strong, upright, powerful, healthy, fit, strong, lean, it doesn't matter what you put over the top. Is it possible that nothing's going to look good and you'll have one of those days where you try everything on and nothing looks good? So how do we make sure that A, we never have a fat day, because that's a horrible experience where you feel fat and everything makes you look fat. How do you make sure that you've got a body that burns up everything that you put into it so that you don't have to diet fanatically, you don't have to be on some ridiculous fanatical exercise plan to look good? And isn't it interesting that when you've got a healthy, fit, strong body, all of that seems to come together. So let's start with posture. If you've got great posture, is it possible that all of your clothes are going to look better versus if you've got slumped shoulders because you've got weak muscles not that don't hold up your bones? So if you've got strong muscles pulling on your bones to keep you in the upright position, is it possible that any outfit will look better, including the one where it's just skin and the mirror? When you're naked in front of the mirror, will you look better if you've got good posture versus slumped over? There's a great place to start. The other thing that's interesting, particularly with women, is if you've got little tiny boobies and you don't like your tiny boobies, if you slump over, they look worse. If you've got beautiful big boobies that need to, well, depending on what you want to do with those big boobies, but some people love them, some people don't like them. But if you have your shoulders rounded, those big boobies are going to be heading in the downward direction and not look very good. So the beautiful thing about great posture is that everything looks better. So there's a great place to start. Is it possible that if you're healthy, fit and strong on the inside, that would shine on the outside? So let's start with the difference between healthy, fit, strong body and an unfit, weak body when it comes to subcutaneous fat, that flabby, lumpy fat that hangs off our body or sits between our skin and our muscle. It doesn't really have that much use except to keep us warm, so we need a little bit of it. But it seems that the world now has excessive amounts of subcutaneous fat and we're trying to cover it up. But the beautiful thing is if you're fit and strong, you'll have a fast metabolism. If you maintain your muscle, that's the engine of your body, so you'll have a bigger engine, burn more fuel, faster metabolism, which then pulls on your muscle, pulls on your bones, which means you have great posture. So you knock out both of those at once. You can eat mostly, well, depending on how you want to feel, but you can eat whatever you want. The beautiful thing though when you're healthy, fit and strong is it possible that your endocrine system, your hormonal system works really well, so you don't even want to eat too much. Because how do you feel when you look in the mirror and you've had a really big meal and you feel bloated? And I'll say it, you feel fat and bloated because you ate too much. Could that be the start of a fat day or a fat night or a fat experience? But the beautiful thing is when you're fit and strong and your endocrine system is working properly, your hormones will tell you when to eat because you're hungry, and you'll have other hormones that tell you should stop eating because you're full. So your chances of looking in the mirror and looking good are much, much higher. You'll have great posture, faster metabolism, and hormones that stop you from eating too much. Isn't that awesome? Yes, you can paint your face, you can cut your hair, you can wear beautiful clothes, but shouldn't they be the things that add value to a high performance machine? It's like a race car. It's got to have a great engine and it's got to have a really good body. Once that's happened, then they put paint on it and they put stickers on it, and the sponsors can feel fantastic because their name is on a car. But the car's not going to win anything. It's not going to get any money for the sponsors if it's got a weak, broken down engine, if the body doesn't look good. So there's a great place to start, and could that be the great place to finish? If you want to look good, if you want to feel good, if you want to have a fast metabolism. Very difficult to look in the mirror if you feel sick and feel good. If you've got a headache, if you've got a cold, if you feel stressed, if you've got all of the horrible inactivity diseases like coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, you feel depressed, obesity, whether you call that a disease or not is a big argument right now. But all of those things are either preventable, curable, or you can get rid of them really quickly and they never come back again if you're a healthy, fit, strong person. Last but not least, there's this thing that we have, it's a self-esteem, self-confidence thing, I presume, where if we don't feel good about ourselves, we seek approval from other people. And one of the most complicated questions that a woman can ever ask any other person, but particularly her partner or a man, do these clothes make me look fat, or do you think I've put on any weight? If you ask any man, and I have, that is the most scariest question for a man to answer. Now, an honest man will say, yes, you're fat, you've put on weight, and he'll probably get divorced or have to sleep on the couch, or his partner's not talking to him for a very long time. But I always put it into reverse. As a woman, and I can't speak from a man's point of view, so as a woman, do I know if I'm in great shape or if I've put on excess body fat? I don't like to say, do I know whether I've lost weight or gained weight, because weight's pretty irrelevant. But if I look in my mirror and I don't like what I see, do I need somebody else to tell me that? No, because the mirror can tell me that. And do I need somebody else to lie to me? And that's all that would be, wouldn't it? Because I know if I'm out of shape, the mirror will tell me. So if I say to my partner, do these clothes make me look fat? Or do you think I've put on any weight? The poor bugger, what's he going to say? He's got nothing to say, because you know the truth. So if he tells you the truth, you're going to be angry. But if he lies to you, now you know that he's lying. He says, oh no, you're beautiful, you haven't put on any weight, those clothes make you look amazing. The right answer, the correct, logical, confrontational answer, do these jeans make me look fat? No, it's your fat that makes you look fat, not your jeans. Can you dress better? And there's that, again, that YouTube question, because there's millions of channels of people that say there are clothes that make you look fat and clothes that make you look thin. I'm not sure they make you look thin though, do they? They accentuate what you already have. There are some clothes that make you look so much better than others. But I don't think there's any clothes that cover up poor posture, excess body weight, low energy levels, low self-esteem. And doesn't that all show on the outside of our body? So if you want to have healthy, fit, strong body, great hair, great skin, great nails, good posture, don't get sick, strong immune system, fast metabolism so you can eat whatever you want to, healthy, fit, strong endocrine system so that you don't keep eating too much, wouldn't that be awesome? And it's a really simple process. Get fit and get strong. And as I always share, to get fit, you've got to get puffed. To get strong, you've got to overload your muscles. Do it safely so you don't get injured. Do it fast so that you don't get bored. And make sure that you're doing something that gives you results really quickly. And then you can actually live your life to the max without having to ask people, do these clothes make me look fat? Because if you're fat, your clothes will make you look fat.